say cheers to Michael inspiring us to launch Hawaiian Islands Professional Panel of Experts.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. So we're on to your next topic that we can actually chop into anything else. So what else have we got, Michael?
In his book, Clement Stone, if you're in a particular field, which would mean you having a positive mental attitude and a goal, try and get this book. It's called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude.
That's by Napoleon Hill.
No, by Clement Stone.
And what by Napoleon? Oh, sorry.
Who had enough wine?
No, you're right. Co-authored by Napoleon Hill. And you know who Napoleon Hill was?
No idea.
No. Here's the book.
We'll take a picture. It'll be tossed on our social media.
You
Follow
must
us.
have this book.
Yes.
That's Napoleon Hill.
Yes.
Think and Grow Rich. In some circles, they say next to the Bible, this is the most read book. Think and Grow Rich.
That circle, yes, definitely.
So in this book, Clement Stone lays down 17 success principles of life. Number 7 is self-discipline. The most important principle. If you're not self-disciplined, then all that I say it can go out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
discipline
It's not
is
gonna work.
huge. But there's discipline of all ages, right? When you're a kid, there's discipline of being good and bad.
Oh, this is
Being good, right?
this is when you
When you're
set your mind to some project.
You're a
Right.
professional,
You're
working in
professional.
your environment,
Yeah.
working
you
in your
have
skill
your
trade.
career.
Yeah.
And like sports, if any of you young folks are playing sports, be self-disciplined. You're only cheating yourself. No, life is a whole bunch of fun.
It should be.
Have fun.
Yes.
Have fun whatever you're doing.
You're here to experience life. It should be fruitful, right?
Yeah, enjoy what you're doing in life. Particularly if you're a young man and woman, enjoy it.
Seize the moment.
That youth only comes once.
Yes.
That carpe diem, is that what?
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
Yeah.
And then you have aches and pains when you get older. Enjoy.
Let's not
your
talk about the
youth.
arthritis and the aches and
the
pains.
pains and back
But whatever
Yeah.
you do in life, do it with responsibility.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I remember going to, my 2 sons went to Damien, and a pre-graduation ceremony of my older boy. I went and sat at the very back of the cafeteria. The graduation was down the Blaisdell Hall, but this is a pre-graduation ceremony. So I went and sat at the back of the cafeteria and I was listening to the principal speaking to the final year students who were about to graduate. That was 1980. And I still remember till today his parting words to the students. This is what he said. When you lads leave these 4 walls, if in the 4 years you've learned nothing, but you've learned one thing, you've learned it all. Responsibility. Think about it. Responsible to yourselves, responsible to others.
Work.
To your
responsibility.
jobs,
It's such
your
a heavy word,
requirements.
Your kids.
Yeah, it is a heavy word.
Such a heavy word. And I remember that today. I said, my God, so true. Responsibility. There's another book that my young granddaughter just the other day told me, she said, Raja, because she is my young granddaughter. Well, I was going to tell you about my 2 granddaughters, okay. I reinforced in them the value of hard work, study, but having fun while you're studying. Not just study. A lot of kids commit suicide, especially in Japan. Japan has one of the highest form of suicide among students because they're so reinforcing the mind that parents expected them to excel and all that, and some kids couldn't take it. So I used to mix fun, but I used to tell them how important it was really to apply your mind. And today, my older granddaughter, who's a Shamnar graduate here, she homeschooled. She went to Sigrat Academy, homeschooled, and got a scholarship to Shamnar. Homeschool.
Yeah,
That's
good.
amazing.
Wow.
Then she got a scholarship to Rochester University. Then she did part of her studies at Brown University.
Amazing student.
Then from there went to Buffalo Cancer Research Institute. It's attached to the Buffalo University. Now she's getting a PhD in cancer research. I was just telling you two that she's coming to deliver a paper in Waikiki at the convention hall to thousands of people
Awesome.
on
Good job.
cancer research.
Yeah,
It's very
absolutely. Unbelievable.
And the younger one, she just graduated, got a master's in clinical psychology. She lives in Idaho with my son until she gets around 2 feet. But it just shows that nothing is impossible. That's this country, America,
Yes.
gave them that opportunity.
Nothing's impossible.
If you apply yourself, sky's the limit.
True.
Sky's the limit.
Seize the moment.
Yeah.
I think some people realize that later in life, and they don't actually seize the moment to apply it.
And it
that
goes
moment
away.
goes, it's like water under the bridge.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
also,
It's
I think
gone.
a lot of
It's gone.
it is, yeah, but I think a lot of it is paying attention to what's happening and what's in your surroundings. Because you meet people, right? And this is not just happenstance. We met for a reason.
Yeah.
And
And what are you going to do with that opportunity? You're going to let it roll
There's
under the bridge?
opportunities all around
Are
you.
you going to carpe diem? Are you going to seize the moment and realize that you're in a position where you should be exploring it more? You've been given an opportunity, just like meeting Michael. We realize that I get goosebumps. I'm literally get goosebumps when I talk about it
Your hair's on.
because I'm very influential when it comes to life and life experiences. If you've dodged an RPG, if you've been shot at enough times, you realize that you experience life a whole different way, and you start appreciating life the way it is. And when Michael was brought into our lives and into our orbit with HIPPE, wow, did it change. And it is a awe-inspiring
shifted.
event.
It shifted a lot of things for us.
And what determines it is, do we want water to roll under this bridge, or do we want to carpe diem, seize the moment, and really explore how capable are we? I just spit, but you guys didn't see that. How capable are we? How achievable is that goal? Honestly.
I think it is. I think everything that you put your mind to is achievable. Of course, the action
Achievable,
behind it.
believable, conceivable.
Yeah.
Those are
I'm
your
telling you, this is why we
ABCs.
love
ABC.
Michael.
We really do love Michael.
So this book here is it says, I dare you.
Yes, it does.
Remember when you used to play that game, I dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, dare you, double dare, triple dare, double dog dare. That's from the Christmas story. Everybody remembers that movie.
What this book does, it jogs your mind. You dare yourself what you can
Yes.
do in life. It's a good book, and I used to give my granddaughter, who is now a clinical psychologist. Just the other day, she said, Aja, remember that book you gave her? She used portion of this because she took to her when she must have been 7, 8 years old. Now she's 25 years old. She remembered. She remembered something in this book, I dare you. Then I used to write every now and then emails to my two granddaughters. And I used to use excerpts from these books about, I dare you. I dare to do this. I dare,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that brings up the good point of, or just to reinforce how the subconscious does work. If you listen and you take in information and you pay attention, that knowledge sometimes is given for free. Some people pay money to get that into college. Let's toss that whole scope out of it, guys. Life is about learning lessons, and when you can learn lessons from people who have experienced it and you store it in your subconscious, it will come forward.
It's not just learn. It's the people you meet.
Yeah.
Literally, it's the people that you meet that you have an opportunity to learn something from them.
what I'm sharing with Rick and Joni is something.
Joni and Rick.
Joni and
I'll give her the floor.
Rick was
I'm cutting you off.
sometime
after
in
this
my
one.
life, this was shared to me by my vice president who was of the company. He's from Chicago. And he's a brilliant man, he died of pancreatic cancer at 57. But he taught me so many things that I remember about life, about management, how to treat your workers. And he had a great style. He'd take me out for dinner and he'd order 2 bottles of wine. And he kept pouring my glass. The more I drank, the more I talked.
Yeah.
That is the strategy, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And he got to know me as my vice president. He got to know me. He got to know my strengths, my weaknesses, and he helped me. He'd suggest. He once said, Michael, he said, why don't you try this, Michael? Why don't you do it this way?
That's
I'll
almost
come
like an
back.
I dare you,
Yeah, right?
right?
It is.
It's
That's
almost
right.
like
It is.
what he was doing
Just
was
putting
the
a
book.
3x5 card
Yeah.
on your mirror is
It's
what he was doing.
indirect.
Yeah.
Indirectly, he was telling me. You see, sometimes people see the potential in us which we don't see.
I see the potential in a lot of people.
You know?
Yeah, it's a spark. You know, you see a spark. Now, are you going to ignite it
Yeah.
or are you going to let it just turn to dust? You know, it really comes down to personal effort at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how much are you willing or really able to devote and exert to achieve to turn that spark into a fire?
But the when I see the potential in people, a lot of times they don't believe in themselves
Yes.
that they can achieve
That's
it.
so true.
And it goes
Yeah.
back to believing in yourself.
Hey, I'll
You
give
can do
you a
it.
story. I graduated with no purpose whatsoever, but just to graduate. I graduated with like a 1 point something, right? I just wanted D.
High school?
High school. So I can graduate and go get into the military at 17 years old. Since my journey in the military, I've achieved a master's degree in business. I've achieved a bachelor's degree in business administration,
Amen.
both at cum laude. So I was able to achieve over a 4.0 in both of those studies because
Wow.
with 3 kids.
You're really nerdy.
Yeah. Hey, came from the crazy streets of LA, and the next thing you know, I'm achieving over a 4.0 in education. I would have never had that opportunity if I didn't join the military, because nobody would send me to college. No way, not with my grades. But you see, seize the moment. If you have the ability and you find an opportunity to take that spark and light it, Michael is a living proof of that. He's where I hope I am 40 years from now. And yeah, unbelievable.
Yes.
Well, let's drink to America.
Yes.
Yes.
Drink to America. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. I want to be like Michael.
You know that Super Bowl party you went to?
Yeah.
So everybody had 49er shirts and except for 2 guys who were
Two lonely guys.
who were the chiefs. In there, it was a great party. All friends. But after the game, I didn't drink, but these guys start celebrating. Oh, they're drinking and dancing, singing songs in Fijian, in Samoan. But one song we kept singing over and over. The group would get together, America the Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
we kept saying that over and over.
Land of opportunity, and if you don't believe it, then you're not seizing the opportunity. It's there for you. If you don't know how to find it, you come talk to us.
And
Trust me.
I see the potential in a lot of people and the capability, and I truly do see it. It's just a matter
It's a
of
spark.
you believing in yourself to actually do
Yeah,
it.
you
But
gonna turn that spark into a
talk
fire?
to me. Come talk to me.
Yeah.
I know I've shared this with you last time, so I'm going to say it one more time and can
Please
record
do.
it.
Absolutely.
How do you define the greatness of a country?
Ooh,
Wow.
you told us that. Hold on. This is a board question because you gave us this before, and now we have to figure out what the answer is. How do you determine the success of a country?
Define.
Define
Define.
a country.
In few words. Maybe 2 sentences.
Nope.
I'll help you.
Let him chew. He's still eating.
Yeah, I'm using this opportunity like Jeopardy right now. So, by the success that it
No,
delivers.
in New Zealand, this guy was a fairly educated guy, a good friend of mine. brilliant guy, but he was very pro-Chinese. He was what do you call economist.
Okay.
I was a guest at his home for dinner. He knew I was from here, America. So he was speaking about China. Now I think he went to China to get a job, something there. To do something. He's a brilliant guy, but everything was China, 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 and so I got tired. I really got tired. I can't think of his name now. What, James? No, what's his name? So I say, I'm a guest in his house. How do I counter these guys? Because I know what he's trying to do.
Right? You're a guest.
I know what he's trying to do, you know.
Yes.
He's trying to put down America, and everything was China. Greatest economy, 8.5 growth rate, and blah, blah, blah. So, Sammy, his name is Sammy. I said, Sammy, can I ask you a question? He said, go ahead, Michael. And there are a few other friends sitting by. All of them economists. One of them, I'm godfather to one of the daughters, Frances. So they're all listening. And I said, let me ask, how do you define the greatness of a country, Sammy? Because everything was China. Everything was China. You see, particularly my race, Indians who, besides America, who gone to Australia, who's gone to New Zealand, England for study. You know, there's a saying that if you are too envious of a country, it leads to jealousy. Okay?
Yeah.
They're very envious of America, the power of America we have, the most powerful country in the world. And that jealousy sets in, so they try and belittle America. And with me as an American, oh, watch out.
Yeah.
So these guys are all Indians but living in New Zealand, and they're running down, not running down America, even not belittling, but everything was revolving around China. So when I asked this guy Sam, I said, how do you define the greatness of a country? Oh, there was silence for a while. So I said, okay, I'll help you all to define it. He said, okay, you go ahead and tell us, Mark. I said, you can define the greatness of a country in two ways. How many people are trying to get in? How many people are trying to get out?
Okay.
There's silence. There's silence. Finished. No more talk about China after that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice. Very nice.
I don't see people climbing the gates of China or India or Russia or, trying to get in.
It's simple.
But in America, nobody's trying to get out. Everybody's trying to come in. Climbing the walls to get in.
Boy, that success and jealousy thing is pretty familiar, isn't it?
It is.
It is. It's out there.
Oh, definitely.
That hit them hard, I mean, I thought to myself, how do I counter these guys, I didn't want to get into an argument with them because they're all economists. At Oxford, I did my
So
studies
smart.
on manpower resources, but yeah.
Wow, you just made the room stand still at that point.
That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
awesome.
That was the end of the conversation about China.
Oh, wow. Moving on to sports.
Right.
And the trickle down in economics, they call it trickle down economics,
Yes.
Yeah.
never trickles down
No.
in India.